Hi, this is Kristina. I am the author of the Avery Finn books and the human companion to Avery. And I want to introduce the second book with some care and love because it's a story that is about saying goodbye and involves the death of a pet. And I feel like because death is a subject that we don't often talk about in the culture that at least I've been a part of in the United States, it seems to be something that's held at arm distance. And I have always felt that death is one of the most important transitions that we're going to make. And so creating some room and space to talk about it seems like a way to honor the ones who have gone before us. And I look at death in a way where it is an ending, but I know from my years of experience that with every ending, there's a beginning. And so I'd like to share something personal, a personal story with you about an ending and a beginning. I said goodbye to the most important person in my life, who was my grandmother, back in 2006. And she was the human in this world that loved me for who I was, wildness and all, and I've had a few adventures of my own, so she was always one that delighted in hearing me tell the stories or recount the adventures. And she was also the person who put a paintbrush into my hands as a young person. So I took care of my grandmother at the end of her life, and when her life ended, I felt like mine had too in some way. And so when a year had passed after her death, I was approaching the anniversary, and I decided that I was ready to, kind of step out of my bereavement and mourning. And one thing that my grandmother loved was cats. And although I had a cat of my own at the time, I decided that the one way that I wanted to honor her was to bring another cat into our home. And you might have already guessed that cat is Avery Finn. And so, with every ending, even when they are sad, there is a new beginning just waiting for you. And so, with that, I'd like to invite you this Sunday. The Adventures of Avery Finn, Avery Finn Says Goodbye, will be accessible on YouTube. Please find us. We'd like to share this story with you.